So I was looking over my gear and I noticed my boots broke and everything else is about to break. So I was like, "Well, this is going to be an interesting fight." I mean, I know that some people have won the fight with no armor at all, so I still think I have good odds. Here's me making a little staircase so that way the fight's a little easier. I'm gonna make sure that I show this the whole fight, so that way you guys can watch. I'm not gonna cut any of this part out. But, I'll shorten the unimportant stuff outside of this. Yeah, I was getting attacked. I accidentally looked at an Enderman, so I put down a water as quick as possible so I didn't lose any health. And then I built that little structure so I could hide under it. I like to do that, and I set up a couple more just in case, so that way if Enderman chase me, I can hide under it and take no damage. The only problem is if the dragon comes by and sweeps through, it'll destroy all the blocks instantly. Yeah, and there's the second one with the bars around it. I decided to go into this one and build up so that way I can use it to shoot off of to get the other towers. Make sure I got all the blocks I need on hand and head up. I kind of crouch and shift and try and make sure that I don't take too much damage. The dragon keeps bumping me, but he doesn't quite knock me off until just then. But I was able to get one tower at least. And now he's starting to shoot at me. I have to be careful to conserve my arrows because if I use too many, I'll have to build up to each one of these towers manually and get them down. I decided to try and take out the other one that it has to be done manually, so I run over to it after making an infinite water source, of course. Instead of building up, I actually use water elevator. It turns out to be much faster and less risky in case I do fall. Yeah, this being the reason it was a good idea. And I almost missed the water there. For now, I'm going to go and run because he's currently aggro on me. I'm going to try and shoot the tower because he seems to be busy. I'm going to get another one here. And now all I have to do is shoot the towers, which I can do from pretty much anywhere as long as I have the right angle. I take the opportunity while he's down on the ground in sword mode. I try and climb up this tower, which, my window was very short apparently. I use this one to shoot off the rest. And I'm just going to miss that shot, but barely. And boom. I'm going to miss that one and then on the next one, because I didn't realize it was further away. There we go. And that's going to go right through me. I tried to hit it like a ghast, but it doesn't knock back. I got lucky it didn't bump me. I build up here so that way I could get a better angle on the tower to my left. And then he does this, so I have to jump off, water clutch it, and then I take cover over here so I can eat. So I wait around for a little bit to see here if there's any more towers that I'm missing. I wasn't really counting. And then this Enderman's going to get aggro on me. I'm going to water him. And then I'm going to build a little structure where he can't get me. Remove the water. We're doing pretty good on arrows. We have about a stack still. I'm going to eat the golden apple in the perfect time, because then everyone attacks me and I get launched. Left with one heart. Had I not eaten that apple, I would have died right there. I'm surprised my armor had held up to this point, to be honest. All the damage I took, I would have thought it would break. And then he's going to aggro me and I'm going to run again. And since I don't see him regaining any health, I realize that this is when I got to start doing damage to him directly. I wait around for a good angle to shoot him. I try and get him with the spectral arrows because I thought spectral means that they'll like glow so you can see him better. So I thought that might give me an edge if I could see him regardless of where he is. But I don't even think it lets me shoot the spectral arrows. I just assumed that the spectral weren't working. I don't know, it's hard to tell if I'm actually... They were glowing, so maybe I did hit him with the spectral. I get the achievement for shooting him with a bow. I go after him at a really bad angle. My thinking was try and just stay out of the dragon breath and just hit him. But then he knocks me and I learned that you gotta make sure you're under him so he doesn't launch you. Still in dragon mode, or still in sword mode. I try and go in for another volley of hits. And then this Enderman comes and takes me out. I re-gear with iron armor because all my iron armor was pretty much busted. And I go after him again. I tried to bring crying obsidian to use as the portal because I didn't have regular obsidian. I only had 6 pieces of regular, but it doesn't work. So I decided to just go back and attack the dragon. So round 2 begins. Then I'm going to go back here and see what's going on. See where the dragon is in relation to my stuff. See if I have an opening. And it looks like the dragon's going away, so I'm going to push in and grab my stuff. Alright, the dragon's over there, so it gives me a moment to organize. Pearls, water, that needs to be a necessity, and then blocks. I don't need 2 food items, so... Something is hitting me. Okay, he's in sword mode again. So, I learned a new strategy, go up from under him and hit him. Try and make sure that no Endermen attack me as well. We do good damage here. We get him down to below half. And then he knocks me. I get the idea that maybe I can prevent him from knocking me around if I put a circle around it. Obviously it's a little late, but still, I'd rather have it than not have it. So I decided to use Endstone instead because I realized he would destroy anything else. So I try and get some bow shots in here. I get a couple of hits, and then I think I get this one. Nope. I'm also being careful not to look at any Enderman, because if I look at Enderman, it's over. Especially if I look at our large horde and I'm not in a good place to run. I could place down the water, but I might not be able to do it in time. That might do too much damage, or the dragon would knock me. Seems like he's working his way down toward the middle again. I try and get some bow shots on his way down. Most of them land. And now he's in sword mode, so I go in. I make sure to go from underneath so that way he doesn't send me flying again. I'm gonna get him really close to being dead, and then he's gonna depart on me. And see, had I not blocked myself off, I would have been launched again right there. So, made a note to self next time I fight. I'm gonna try and bow him to see if I can get him down. I'm gonna miss a bunch of shots. I think he's just 1 hit. I lied. He's 2 hits. He's gonna come back around. I'm gonna keep missing, and then I'm gonna get him right there. And he's gonna do his little laps around me. Thank you guys all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.